Now, Batia, I'm still not sure whether this next story is an April Fool's joke or not. It was certainly released this information well before April 1 here in Australia, and that is that Kamala Harris, yes, the failed vice presidential candidate, is heading to Australia to a real estate conference. She's going to headline a real estate conference on the Gold Coast where she's rumoured to be paid $500,000, not sure whether that's US or Australian dollars, to deliver one of her infamous word salads. Can you believe this?
It's kind of a keyhole, like a window into how the elites operate, which is they confer upon each other credentials. And then for the honor of having those credentials, they pay each other a lot of money to listen to what each other have to say. And that's the whole game, really, is you go to an elite university, you get these elite credentials, you become part of the club. That credential was given to you by an equally godless, empty-headed, immoral, amoral character. And then as a result of having that credential, you can then, do things like run for office, even though you haven't been able to show any success, any accomplishments, and then you will simply fail up higher and higher and higher, at which point you will be able to ask for $500,000 for word salad. And that really is the whole game of it. And I think that it is infuriating, and it should be infuriating. It's funny, but it's also, there's something about it that is like really, really, really insulting to people who actually work really hard and whose jobs actually matter. I mean, Kamala Harris, it doesn't matter if she knows what she's talking about at the end of the day. That's what we learned from her entire career. But there are people out there who make a fraction of what she makes, whose jobs actually really matter. And if they mess things up, people die, and what do they have to show for it?
This is going to be hilarious. If this actually happens, I'm still in disbelief about it. I really am. And who's going to be buying tickets for this? I mean, the real estate agents probably just want to be on the Gold Coast for the big party. It's normally a bit of a junket from what I understand. They're not there for the speeches, but headlining Kamala Harris, really? Now, before you go, I've got to ask you about Columbia University. New York Post reports that fresh from botching the response to the pro-Palestinian protest on campus and the Trump administration threatening to pull $400 million in federal grants, well, they may have fresh problems at Columbia with the once prestigious school having students not accept offers. This is according to a top admissions consultant. This is reputational damage that is hard to recover from, Batia.
There's the reputational damage. There's the fact that many Jewish students are not going to go there. I bet you also a lot of international students who really like Hamas are now thinking twice about applying to Columbia because they know that they're not going to get a pass. I wonder if that visa issue is also impacting the enrollment because, of course, these universities make a lot of money off of foreign students. So I think, we're really seeing a sea change here, and it is 100% the result of the Trump administration pulling off once again things that I thought were totally impossible, like trying to get elite universities to behave in a moral way.
It is a new era in the US. Batia Ungar-Sargon, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. God bless you, Rita.